stuff here. Yep, that's a good fish. Oh, there he is. Moved up north. Called the most reliable person in the world to catch a barra. And we've caught a barra. Thanks, bro. Alrighty guys, well, welcome back to another video where this one's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to try my hardest to explain and give you guys a bit more of an insight into what's been happening in my life in the last couple of months. It's been a pretty wild little journey so far. I've basically packed my entire family and household into a trailer and we've moved north. I've brought the 2 boats up with me, but this fishing trip that I just kind of went on was a big part of why this has all happened. So for you guys who are interested in how I got here and what's been going on, stick around for the end of the video where I'm going to do my best to explain it all. But for now, I'm going to get into the fishing side of things. And basically a couple of weeks ago I was in contact with a guy called Luke. Never met him before. We're just chatting backwards and forwards, trying to plan a hunting and fishing trip. And it never really happened until this epic weather window came up. He was based out of Cooktown at the time. Got the message saying, mate, it's on. If you can get here tomorrow, and being me and doing what I do, you don't miss that opportunity. Hey, if you get an opportunity to go fish some of the most remote places in the world, you take that and you run with it. So I left that afternoon. It was one of those things when you're traveling along and you never know if you've made a good call, but it was one of the most beautiful sunsets over the mountain ranges. And I was like, look, I feel like this is going to be a good trip. I didn't have anything planned, and I feel like along this trip was the most unplanned, random events of my life fishing that have ever happened, but it seemed to all happen for a reason. And basically it started me getting to Cooktown about 10 o'clock. We packed the boat and traveled to Lizard Island, where we were going to call Lizard Island home for the next 3 nights. Unbeknown to us, the weather window turned it on for longer and longer, and we ended up staying for about 5 nights. So here's day number 1, where we traveled north from Lizard Island, and we just basically looked from rock to rock, exploring different country, seeing what the place was all about, and just jigged our way north. Bring it up. Jeez, that's, oh, no way.
Big head shake too.
It's a big trout. Maybe not a trout. Oh no, it's a trout. He just woke up. Big trout. Jeez. It's only just lipped him. It's a massive common. That's going to be up there with one of the biggest commons I've caught in a long time. I've gone to a 150 squid treks. Current's picked up a little bit, so it's wind with current at the moment. But I'll show you a way to fish them. Like, even though this is a 150, look at the size of that thing. I'll show you how to fish a 150 in 25 meters of water, really. Oh shit, you're Roger. Go. Drop that, yeah. That's a squid track sitting on the bottom. It was folded then, like proper folded. Oh, no way. Oh, no way. mental. Look at the colours on this thing. It's a proper mound of fish. What's with that? Is it gonna wake up? Why is it coming up?
I don't know. You tell me. Oh. Yeah.
He's giving you the run around here.
He's going. Did you value it?
Yeah.
There he is. Banger.
Belly?
Yeah. Big diamond.
Is it a diamond?
Yeah.
Oh, epic. Oh, wow. That's cool. Oh, look at the sounder. Holy shit. Yep. That's a massive. I don't know if that's a diamond or a pennant. Someone be able to tell us, but that's an absolute tank of a fish. Righto, send him back. Oh, I'm getting it. Oh, jeez, man. Come back. Oh, I think yours is bigger than mine. Oh, mine woke up. I think I've got a big trout. Yeah, you got double eaten. You're going back down. Oh no, I got eaten. I'll keep him busy. Big trout, real big trout. Big barry, I reckon.
Is it?
Yeah, monster barry. Big bar cheek trout. You can tell it's bar cheek by those few bars in its cheek there. It will have the dots, but those bars are. And I have a coward. So that's what we're looking for, these individual fish stacked on top of bommies. And you can see here barely anything, but when you zoom in on the screen, 35 meters, some of the deepest water we fished today, which blows my mind because that's probably the shallowest I've ever fished at home. But it's a bit of an eye-opener, you know, like definitely a bit of an eye-opener for me looking at new ground at home. So pretty cool. We've gone over an incredible show. You know, at home I'm used to fishing kind of 60 meters, so being able to drop a 3/4 ounce jig head with this plastic, letting it flood it down. I need to actually stay more aware of the reel and holding it because these fish are eating it on the drop. Bending. Oh, it did pay off. You just didn't. Oh, he's on again. Here we go. Is it tangled maybe? Oh, there it is. Sheesh. That's big.
That's got a lot of weight.
Is that on the 150?
Yeah.
Oh, the sound is lit up. Oh, yeah. Oh, my fish just woke up a little bit. I think it's a big trout. Cuddly maybe for you? Great cattle dog. Cattle dog and a trout. That's not bad. There we go. That's cuddly. First one. One of the most crazy looking fish, aren't they?
Cool, huh?
This is 100% bending here. Holy hell.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna get absolutely folded here, aren't we? Proper folded. I'm gonna film you first.
I shouldn't get to the bottom.
There he is. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's big. That's big. That's doing the right things.
On the right edge,
Oh, man. Oh, no way I have.
oh, that's got weight.
Surely we can get one.
Wait,
I think it's right. I think it's one.
wait.
Ready. There had to be one. I've got a trout. Had to be one. This can still drop, hey? Little. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. I'm actually bending in the background here, hold on.
Ready?
Impossible chatty. Look at the fish in that hole, dude.
No, it's insane.
What is this? A jobby?
Looks like it.
We're going species here.
Fella.
Little fella. Little fella. Little jobby. Species. See, my friend.
Something different.
Look at these things. They're proper creatures.
Yeah.
I'll be going straight down into them. Oh, bending.
On.
Oh,
On the bottom? Oh, you've lifted.
I don't know what this is. It's heavy.
Had a fair head off, I thought.
Yeah, kind of did.
Yeah, like that.
I didn't get to the bottom. They're big fish, eh? That's a cuddly. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
You want help?
Nah, he's all good.
He's a good one. Isn't he?
A great fish. It definitely feels like we're in the tropics at the moment. We've got a big storm behind us. We've got cattle dog cod, we got reds, we got trout coming on board. We've just found one zone here that's absolutely lit up. Look at the colors on that thing. Incredible fish. And these aren't too big, like that fish will still be great eating, so Luke, you better sound asleep. Wow, there's some big fish here, hey? Well, you can see the individual fish now, like on that screen.
There's a heat in the water.
Good trout. Wow, the trout thing blows my mind, hey?
Does it?
Just like,
Have a look at the sound of this.
oh no, I'm in there. Do a fling. Like, that's the perfect trout.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, went to sink it down, it didn't sink.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh. Oh. That's another one.
another trout.
Yep. Ate it second too. Typical. It blows my mind the quality of trout that we're catching, basically every single area we're coming to. It shows that like this is absolutely untouched, because the lure gets to the bottom, you instantly hook up. Every single fish that we're finding and fishing hasn't been touched, which is incredible.
And mix it up with some surface stuff. Some GT and that.
Yeah, well tomorrow will be a full random day because we've jigged today.
Well, we can come straight out and hit the shoals and straight out the front here, where there's the Fusiliers and GTs straight
Yeah.
up.
Even if it's still calm, it'd be cool to go and just cast the outside.
Alright, along there. Oh. Oh. Can't film that, eh?
Sheesh, that initial run.
That's the thing of the mate.
My underarm is so sore. Grade 5, wrasse. Or Cadley. Wrasse. He's a beautiful wrasse. For me. Alright. That was the last drift special, that one. That's incredible, hey? Like, beautiful colours on it. So that's a male. You see he's got the blues, he's just starting to turn. I'd love him to get his fin up, but he's not going to do it for me. Now he's even going a bit of brown. Incredible thing. Alright my friend, these are...
Annihilated and died.
Didn't he? Oh, don't shake, it was dangerous. Okay, well, protected species, thankfully they don't get barotrauma in 30 metres, so. For me, my life is based around finding some of the most remote places on earth and fishing them. And after seeing day number 1, that was basically what we saw. And so it was a big eye-opener straight away, you know, just to what was about to unfold over the next couple of days. After we'd jigged for day number 1, we thought it was a perfect idea to go and spend a whole day on the flats and just see what that was all about. Tell you what's nasty to hold up is a blue spot. Yeah, they barrel roll and they just
Blow up.
yeah. What is this thing? He's gonna eat it. Oh, I can. Yep, got it. It's either a trout or a wrasse. It's a trout. Big trout. That was a blue spot. Big trout. He's got a big mate too. I've got him. Wow. That's, what a beautiful fish. Get out of there. I know what you want to do. Yeah, we'll see if we can leader him in. Wow. Hey, take that.
Yeah, that's a good fish,
That's
mate.
epic. Now these things are my worst nightmare with lures. And he's probably gonna,
A bit green.
yeah, he's, see how
He's a bit green.
I'm gonna come out here. Get your fins up, big fella. Look at that, that's a big blue spot trout. That's an absolute sig monster. I can't believe I actually landed him that easily. Like usually these things will just tear you an absolutely new one. But tail on him, massive paddler, cool fish. This is why we came up here, just to experience the true untouched waters. And you saw how aggressive he was, so that's why, because incredible. Have you got another one?
I don't know. Pretty big bud. Long nose.
Oh, yes. Send him. Catch and release today. The boys have got a full esky. Being in that zone. Oh, that's big. That's really big. Come on, buddy. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Gonna get him. Got him. I think it's a wrasse. Not in a good spot here for a wrasse, that's for sure. Wrasse. He's pretty good there, right? That's cool. Look at that thing. See you, my friend. So I'll give you guys a perfect example of basically the flats that we're fishing. So I'm running a Nomad P 4 to 6 spin. Ideally this is grade rod for me. Usually at home I'd run something like a P 2 to 4, but in this area we've got fish are big, massive. 10,000 certate with 80 pound. This is a new casting ammonite. 155 rippy. We all know this thing just works. And if you look behind me here, so we're in about 6 meters of water, but if you look behind me, you've got this dark reef. Explaining before to Luke that like the darker they are, the more life they generally have on them. So I have a very good feeling it should get eaten. But what I'm gonna do is try not to land on the actual bommy itself. Always try and land to the side of it. Each side of it probably 3 meters so you don't spook the fish. And then ideally you wanna get yourself away from the sun so you can see the fish come up and eat it. So we'll give it a test run, see if he's there. If not, we got a few more. And then, because it is deep, I'm gonna sweep it. And that sweeping action will get the bubbles going. He's not gonna be there, is he? That's typical. Oh no, here he comes. I was gonna say that's typical filming, but it looked like the way it came out that it was a long-nosed emperor. And pretty amazing. Settle down. Come on, come on, come on. He's a bit green. It's amazing that you can pull up to a place and call a fish. Oh shit. He blew up on that thing. Wow. That feels like a trout. Is that a troutie? The way he ate it was explosive. You are very lucky, my friend. Not many people in the world are going to put you back. You are the luckiest trout. That's a giant, that thing. Look at that for a paddler, hey? Cool fish. That, I can't believe we actually captured that on drone. That's one of the coolest things. You see what a big wrasse will come out and actually bully the fish. So if you saw there, and there was like big red bass came out, this guy being as big as he is, basically just bullied everything out the way. That's a monster wrasse. You did very well. 30 to 50. Ready? Hooked up here. Where's he got his phone a bit? That's a dog. Bring him this side, straight in the door. Come here, you dog. Yes. We got him. We got him. You look wrecked, bruh. Yes, the boys are eating sashimi. That's a great dog.
Right.
He's a good fish.
Nothing wrong with that, eh?
Bloody oh. Nice, bro. Dog on board. Hold on, there we go. That's a great doggy. I cannot wait to eat him. So he's a big eye, small tooth. So there's different people, I still don't, like there's definitely a difference. See the size of his eye compared to his teeth?
Yeah.
So he's a big eye, small tooth, but that's cool, man.
That is cool.
That white tip gives him away every time, but that's a great fish.
We're on the board.
We're sashimiing tonight. That's dinner. That's a big cod, that thing. That's a big cattle. That is a pretty epic way to finish it off. We're actually on our way in at the moment. Just thought we'd stop in at one of these holes and drop down. It's a 120 gypsy. It's an epic cattle again. The colours on that thing, stunning creature. And it's very tasty, so he's coming home. Well, after experiencing day number 2 and the incredible flats fishery we did in catching a wrasse on drone, that's something I've never done before. I don't think I've ever seen it done before. And the plan was to basically push the boat's fuel limit to its absolute max. We had 1,200 litres on board, and the next morning the plan was basically to push north to the Howick group. But pushing north to Howick group means you're pretty close to inshore. You know, you got mangroves, mozzies, midgies, and me sleeping on the outside of the boat in the heat. Was, look, you kind of just put up with some of the stuff when you're in that environment.
Get the depth like yours get.
Oh geez, man, it's such a
big.
Get him while you can. How was that run? Go squid! What do we got? Woo! Jeez! The squid! That was cool. So that's a big blue spot trout. I think from 65, 70 centimeters you should never keep them because they do have ciguatera. They eat basically all the small fish on the reef bottom and get that build up. Is he on? Oh, that's on the drop. That's big. Oh, you're bending as well. This feels good. I've never seen a trout fall stream before. That shows how big this thing is.
Wow. Fuck off. I got you on the other one.
Yeah, I just swear I was. That's right, I'll use them anyway.
He's a big fish.
You go here. That's an absolute giant. So, get a quick measurement of him.
Yeah, on the, yeah, this way.
Go this.
Or the other side. More smoke you.
You did. Well and truly. That's 76, 246. I'll go a little bit.
A little bit.
I'm about there. Yeah, 76. Colours on that thing. So a fish of this size, we're actually going to let him go. That's a 76 centimetre bar cheek. Just the tiniest little rock. We just kind of made this. Well, Luke just said, you know what? I'm just going to drop you on there. So basically, he had to drive. As soon as we hit the rock, he knocked it in reverse. I dropped to 120. We're only fishing in 30 metres of water here, but that thing's absolutely lit up. Monster fish. We're going to vent him, send him down, because if I was to ever keep one, it would just be a medium. That thing's massive.
Oh, jeez.
It's got some possible, don't know what it is actually. Can't call this, maybe it ate it up high. It's so shallow, isn't it? Like, fish is right there. It's a big triggy. That's cool. That's really cool. I wish I'd have caught that on a fly rod, but... Well, that is one of the coolest things I've caught on squid tracks. These things are a prize fish, like they're absolute prize catch on fly. I've caught a few in Christmas Island. We were targeting them in Cocos, and they're actually extremely aggressive when they're on the reef. This isn't a titan. I think this is called a... Someone will know the name. Please put the name in the comments. But the colours on these creatures are wild. And that beak, it's got a bit on. One of the things Luke was saying, so if you look, you can't actually push that down, but if you touch this little fella, it'll go down. It's just one of these weird things that they have. It won't come down. Definitely not coming home with us. So can't tell me there's nothing on that.
Looks good, doesn't it?
Oh, sheesh. I did have a long time, and then I think a red bass has come out. One of my favourite trout by far to catch, passion fruit. Really cool being up here. I can see everything that's going on, but thankfully for this guy, we don't actually need him. He's once again one of the luckiest trout in the ocean. Please don't kick. Yep, he's ready to go. See you, buddy. You go up a bit more. Yep. Ugh. Just keep it up. How's this? I've never been on a sand cave before. I've always said fishing takes you to some of the most incredible places in the world. And this, if you look up Cape Melville, you'll understand how far we are and how remote we are. And we're just on a strip of sand. This is amazing. We're just gonna cruise along. We got a heap of bommies here. We're probably gonna catch trout on. I'm probably gonna have several beers. On the left hand side we'll keep an eye out for GTs because it's all sand. The boat's sitting there beautifully. You know what I'd love to know? How many people have ever stepped foot on this? We got to catch a fish now. Someone's got to catch. No, that's right. Oh, they're all GTs. Go in there. I saw him heading out to it. He should be coming. Got him? Yes. The fellas. Am I under? Yep. Oh, shark on him. Don't do it, mate. He's a bit better. We're getting there. Gone. That's cool. You got to say you've caught a fish.
Might not be massive, but
no. Look at that storm too. I definitely think we need to find a good... Oh, straight on it. Sheesh. How many of these things must be out there? Wow. What's going on? Is this a bit bigger? Must be a bit bigger.
I thought it's a lot bigger.
Oh.
What's going on?
He was straight on it. Look how fast he's traveling there. You know why? I just had that beer before. And now we're bending. Imagine how many GTs have... Oh, don't come on. Imagine how many GTs have caught my time. But I'll remember this little guy. That's what it's about. That is cool. You know what, buddy? Oh, that's a big shark. Chuck us that real quick. There's a big shark there. You got yours?
Yeah.
Sometimes they will have real big bangers on them. He's got something on the back of him. I don't know. I think it might be a GT. You think swimming in the shallows is safe, eh?
He's a good one, isn't he?
What are all these things? Oh, look at these permit. Look at these permit. Look at that. You go back there. Oh, look at these permit. That is out of control, man. They're come on, buddy. Get in there. I've seen it all now. I've honestly seen it all now. All right, plan is to go and find a wonky hole and see how we go. Last cast. I can't believe how deep it is just there. It's like the perfect little anchoring spot.
Just wonder how much higher the tide is from.
Oh, I reckon it's a good... It looks like the beach is clean. There's no fluffy white sand on it.
I need to stop that other end. It's got walloped. I'll go again.
Of course I didn't film the last cast. Is this your trout? Is this the trout?
Oh!
It is the trout!
No, it's the wrasse.
It's a cattle dog. It's a cattley.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Wow.
Bet you won't see that again for a while.
Well, there you go. That's pretty crazy. I'll grab that.
That was pretty good.
I'll grab that.
A cattley
In
off the beach.
Yeah. There he is, traveling along. Doesn't look like much. That's a fairly big one, but that's it. Luke was pretty confident about that one. We could be bending here. So that's an untouched wonky hole. I'm gonna say no one's ever fished it, and I reckon that's a pretty fair guess, hey?
Probably.
To say no one's ever fished it. We've travelled from, we're actually heading from that sand cay to get to a wonky hole, and we found 2 now. So it's pretty incredible. We're travelling a lot slower, making sure the sound is reading the bottom. I mean, it's the first drift's always the hardest.
I always think it's the most successful.
It looks like we're going down.
I know, that's what I thought, and that's what I thought you about. I was hoping you'll wind up there too far back, otherwise you're not going to be any fun.
Oh. Well, that's big.
That's nice.
Oh, no, that was him. That was him. Damn it, I had him. That's big. We could be. That's doing all the right things. That's such a long way off the mark.
That's what I'm saying to you. Never pull up on the mark like off of that.
It's just the just the most perfect eat. I'm actually going to back off him because I don't need to go crazy hard. I need to take that thing out of the housing now. That's a nanny, isn't it?
Looks very nanny.
If we've gone from a sand cay to catching nannies on wonky holes, what do we got here? It looks good, doesn't it? It looks great. It's a finger mark. No, it's not. It's a big nanny. Right, that was a find. White 130. That's probably why I was pulling out of him, because that was a bit unhooked, but that's okay. We're coming along, so we just left that sand cay. Luke was like, let's go and find a wonky hole, and I was like, you don't just find wonky holes like that. Sure enough, driven over a little tiny V, and we found a wonky hole. He found a wonky hole. I dropped down to 130 squid tracks. It's unbelievable. So this is a part of the trip where things get a little bit different, and I feel like the further north you go, the better the people are, in my opinion. And I don't know if that's because there's less people or if there's less traffic lights, but either way, when you start meeting people up north, I feel like they're just happy, outgoing, and they just want to help. And I've actually posted a story online because we had Starlink on board, and the story just basically was a screenshot of Google Earth saying how far north we were at the time. And as from Back to Basics messaged me just by chance, I swear it was just by chance, and said, mate, I'm just around the corner from you. And me knowing Az and knowing what he does on his channel, it's like basically mangroves, mozzies, midgies, survival. It's not me. I'd love to do it, don't get me wrong, but it's just not me. And so I didn't really have any intentions on going and trying to find him, because that just meant mozzies and midgies, until we come around the corner and here's a 68-foot boat, and some guy in the front of it waving us down, and I was like, you've got to be joking, you know. After sleeping the last 2 nights outside, I feel like up north you've got a currency, and it's either beer or dogtooth tuna, in my opinion. And we had both, but being on that boat, they'd probably had everything. So as waves us in, skipper and the owner of the boat was so incredibly welcoming, just basically said, mate, here's some fenders, pull up next to us. And we actually called it home for the night. We were allowed to sleep inside in the aircon. It was like 18 degrees. Here's a little bit of a drone footage of the setup, but just out of respect to them, I just stopped filming completely, because you never know what people's thoughts are when it comes to filming. So basically for me, you get an invite into someone's boat like that, you stop filming completely, you go in there, you take that aircon and the bed, and the hot shower, and you go with it. Waking up on that setup was a pretty crazy feeling. You know, we scored big time, and the actual plan was, I think at this stage it was like Friday, which the Marlin Bar on Lizard Island was open on Fridays. So the plan was to actually trek back south, because we kind of reached our 600 litres of fuel and we were going to start fishing our way home. So they were actually planning to do the same. The skipper and the owner both said, look guys, you're welcome to jump back on board the next day. So we ended up traveling south and fished our way home, and look, the fishing just seemed to get better and better. So quick have a look at the sounder. All we're doing here is Luke's just basically traveling in between these contour lines and trying to find individual rocks. So you can see just been cruising along there, marked a couple of things, gone around, and basically idea of cruising in between contour lines is finding, like, if you go on a contour line, in my opinion, you find the edge and you'll find drop-offs, whereas if you're cruising along inside contour lines, it's much flatter ground, and in that flat ground you'll find the rocks and individual rocks themselves. So that's the idea of what he's doing, is going in between contour lines, because you can find individual rocks and you can find wonky holes, whereas if you're doing on top of them on the actual line itself and doing that contour, you'll find drop-offs, and yeah, you definitely find fish, but we're trying to find isolated rocks, and in those rocks catch a handful of fish, mark it, move on. At the end of the day, hopefully we come up with 20 rocks that he can fish in the future, and they all can produce individual fish. And then that's what we do, is we call it farming them. So at home, when we go down and fish at home, if I have 20 individual rocks, I'll fish them and catch 1 or 2 fish on each rock and never put too much pressure on that rock itself. So works really well, keeps the ecosystem going and keeps us catching fish all day long. First drop of the morning here.
I'll put sunscreen on.
Oh, I'm bending here, bro. Oh. Oh.
There's a school of fish there.
Oh my gosh. That's first drop of the morning.
That feels like it's got big teeth. It's only just there.
Guess what it is?
Nanny?
Yes.
That's a nanny, isn't it? Oh my. Oh,
Wonky.
Yesterday Wonky's afternoon. Do you want to have a drop on that? I'll film you a drop on that.
no, that's right.
Let's get this thing up real quick. This is the first drop of the morning. Our goal today is to purely look for fish, look for new ground, like we've been doing the last couple of days, but we've just pulled up in an area. Luke's been sounding around. We found this lump and a mass school of fish on it. We weren't even near the mark and this guy's come up. So 30 metres of water, dropping plastics down. I might even drop down the light setup, the light spin, maybe, but I'm probably going to get destroyed, but it could be a bit of fun. So let's go up, we'll do the right thing by this fish, get rid of him, and we'll go back up. So funnily enough, I You don't really see me wearing a t-shirt much in videos, but I bought 4 sets of clothes because the idea was we were going to be out here for 3 days. The weather window, I don't know how and why, but has just been getting better and better. Like, we're on day number 4 on the boat, or 5 on the boat, and it's just absolutely turning it on. It's this time of year where we get this heat and these northerlies, light winds, and like every morning we wake up, it's getting better and better. So we're pushing our fuel limit basically. So we are going to be heading home tomorrow. We've got a full day today when we're north of Lizard Island at the moment. And then tomorrow we're going to start working our way back, looking for more wonky holes and just exploring. Like this afternoon we might go and check out, hold on. Currently we're north of Lizard Island at the moment, and we were at Howick Group last night. Is that what it's called? So we're at the Howick Group last night. Heading south, heading to Lizard tonight. So we're going to go check out the Marlin Bar, which I've never been to before. And then we're going to make our way back south. This afternoon we might go and check out the flats. The goal today was to find a mark that Luke's never found, Luke's never fished, obviously with me. Oh, mackerel, that was him, bastard. Mongrel dog. But we found it, so I'm gonna have to retie here and send back down. But fellas, this is pretty loaded. Oh, there's solid fish.
Yeah.
Massive returns there.
Righto, we're going to be drifting straight in.
I should be on that fish's head. He's eating it.
You're joking.
Not bad, eh? This is, oh, that's another one. And another one. That was the fish we wanted, I reckon. That was, oh. No, now I've got a trout. No. Oh. I have a really good feeling that first thing was a red, eh?
It's big.
Ah.
That's big.
Look how high up this is, just there. Damn it.
Nanny.
Nanny. Beautiful nanny. Oh.
Oh.
The day's somehow getting better, which is actually a bit rough on the fellas because it's about to be so hot. But we found nannies, we found new marks. Luke's back down. Might even film you here while you just drop back down and see what happens. We're still on them. There's a couple on the back side. You found them. Trouty?
Trouty.
Mental. Oh, smallie.
Smallmouth.
Smallmouth Nana. He can go back. They release really well. So basically, if this is the side that's not zoomed in, you have a look there, you've got a small arch, but this is actually what it looks like zoomed in. So you've got all these individual fish on either side, and then you've got probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fish sitting off the top side of it, and then you've got these others down deep. So it's a great kind of show. You've got a full mixed species of probably reds, nannies, trout, and I don't know what else might be sitting up there. We're kind of inshore, so we're probably sitting, what are we, 20, 30 k's in off the reef?
Yeah, but 30 k's.
30 k's in off the reef, so we're definitely, I'd call this inshore fishing, because we're, I mean, really, like, the mainland's just there. We're gonna drop again, one last drop. I'm gonna go pretty hard on these fish because there is gonna be sharks here now. Let's do it. Let's go. That's about as big as a common as you'll find. I'm gonna call him for nearly 70 centimeters. It's a common trout because you can see all the individual dots. There's no bars, there's no discoloration. He's actually, he's coming home with us because there's no way. I saw how hard I went on him. Very lucky to be fishing 30 meters of water to be able to land these fish, and that's a 130 Vertrex in the max. It's cool going back to old school. These things back in the day, we used to absolutely smash it for us. We've gone to squid trexes, but to go back to the vertrex and still see that they dominate, it's epic. We're gonna leave this spot now because the whole idea of today, we're finding new ground. I'm gonna film the sounder for you guys and show you what Luke's doing to find them. And leave this guy in the meantime. Righto, decision's been made. We're gonna be fishing the flats for the rest of the kind of midday period. We are gonna make our way back to Lizard, which isn't far from here. So we're gonna make our way home tomorrow, which means this will be our last kind of day or few hour session on the outer reef. We're gonna stay at Lizard tonight and then make our way home. So the decision's been made. We're gonna basically call this home for the next couple hours. It's absolutely stunning, like some of the most beautiful reefs I've ever witnessed. Fishing is mental. I'm throwing a 200 floating riptide, so it's a big lure. I'm pulling it away from a lot of fish because I'd love for that just to be like a monster trout, something epic. I'm running PE10 on the flats, which I've never really done before, because I feel like something epic's going to happen, and that's what I'm waiting for. I'm not going for quantity, I'm definitely going for quality today. So I'm going to spend a couple hours just fishing this, doing our thing, taking it in. Absolutely stunning scenes. I'll send the drone up in a second, but for now I just want to see if there's something big hanging around. And honestly, like, beautiful country. That's pretty big. I think I've got it. Yeah. I think we got him. Woo. Hey, we got one. I'll just give you this. Got him? What a session. I've been very, very unlucky, but hey, I'm gonna take that every day of the week. That's an epic wrasse. Big blue fella on the old favourite 155. Really cool fish. The storm's rolling in, it's gonna miss us, but it's made everything a bit darker. a bit harder to see. You just can't see him coming in, so it's a bit of a surprise, and then things get real fast. All right, we're coming into Anchorage here, coming into Lizard Island. We're actually going to go over here, and massive storm in the distance there, as you can see, but we're going to go have some beers. Currently just about to pull up next to Ningaloo. Stay there last night, aircon, bed, showers. We've nailed it. We've freaking nailed it. Tomorrow we're on our way home, we're checking out wonky holes and all the rest. It's going to be all time. We have spent the last 6 days in this boat, and I still can't believe the weather. So this is day number 6, and we've woken up to this every single day. I've never seen a weather window like it, but up here at this time, as far as we are up north, so if you look at basically Lizard Island, we stayed at Lizard Island last night, which is, try and point at it, this one over here, and we're going to make our way south. We're basically like, my hands are done, they're cut up, the fish spikes, you name it. We're weathered, but we were extremely fortunate enough to bump into ads from Back to Basics. Here we go. That's a good fish, bro. So we're making our way back south. Luke's hooked up to a big GT. I'm not even going to drive for him because he's just going to have to be a man and just deal with that himself. It's a big fish.
He was.
Make sure you get him. We need him.
I'm trying.
So we're going to head into Cape Flattery, the jetty. I've never been there before. I've heard all about it. The places we've gone to and the things that we've done have been just insane. So kind of pinching myself every day I wake up in this aircon boat, and then we come out here in this weapon and just catch fish all day. So I'm going to go down the back. Oh, that's why he's damaged you. You've got him in the side. Still a good fish. I've been living. I tell you what, if you haven't seen it or you haven't realised it already, I'm very fortunate to do what I do, and I've been living. What's the first one of them? It's the first fish of the morning, and you honestly got it while I was doing my intro, so we can't complain with that. Send him on home. There he was. Had to get one off it, eh? Yeah. He's pretty big. How's he not run? Oh, he's choked it.
Oh, he is pretty big. That's the biggest one I've got from the Yeah. I've never been able to land a big one.
Oh.
Nice one.
Might need to just reverse here if you want.
Yeah.
If he didn't choke that, he would have given me real hurt. He's a great fish. There you go. He'd be. He's a great fish. He's a real great fish. Oh, I saw him come out, but see why
Is that why
he's choked it, yeah. So you're gonna have to backdoor it.
Try not to hurt him.
No, so just go in here.
You want the knife? You got it?
No, got it. It's the main reason why he didn't fight.
That's because of that.
Yeah. There's no way you can come all the way up to the Cape, not say having caught a GT off Cape Flannery, jetty. Darling is the only way to catch them too. It's actually a big fish. Like, it's a great fish. See you, buddy. He's sad.
He's sad.
We're running a bit of a dual station here. We got Luke at the front trying to find wonky holes and nannies, and I've got breakfast of champions. We've got nanny tacos with a bit of salt and pepper seasoning. It's gonna go pretty good, I reckon, for the morning. That's gonna get us out of trouble. Got a pretty sick spread going on here. It's just the weather. It's hard to explain how. I don't understand how it's done this. Like, I've never ever seen a weather window that's 6 days, and we've looked at the weather and literally next week it's getting better and better and better. So I'm actually not far off. Well, we're going home this afternoon. I'm probably not far off, like, driving home, redoing everything. I've got to quickly edit a video and then just come straight back up here, because Luke reckons if I'm coming back up here, he's going to stay here for a couple more weeks. So look, I don't have to twist my arm very far these days to get up to places like this. Woo! That is not bad at all. Just changed my shirt because hell is hot, but there's something going on up here, eh? Like, it is blowing northerlies, but it's insanely hot. So I just want to have a walk around this island because it's up there. It's just, look at this. I'm gonna go for a swim. I'm gonna go for a fish. I think it's a banger. Don't think he's got any mates though. Oh, mediums. Oh yeah, it's a golden. That's epic. But he attacked that, eh? Goldie. I definitely feel like in life things happen for a reason, you know, and myself and Jess were actually talking a couple months prior to that trip about where we could go and what we could do as something different. And you know, when Luke messaged me and said, hey, there's this opportunity to come up here and fish, I took it as nearly like a little recon mission. And having someone like Jess by my side, she was there at the very start, who said, I'm with you no matter what. You chase this YouTube journey, you chase your fishing dream and see where it takes you, and she had my back no matter what. And I feel like when you got someone like that on your side, it's nearly like this invincible feeling where you can do whatever you like knowing that someone's got you. So, you know, coming north, I took it as an opportunity to recon mission my way up here and see what it was all about. And meeting Luke and meeting the guys who I did, you know, it was such an eye-opener to what else is out there. And I feel like Airlie was such an incredible journey in my life. You know, I found true happiness there. I've made a family there. I'm going to call it home for a little bit longer. And not to ever say I'm not going to go back. You know, that place is absolutely beautiful, but I feel like there's this little journey that I'm on at the moment with my family, and the further north I can go, the more remote I can go, the more time I spend with them, the more cool stuff I can do. And you know, it's a pretty cool feeling so far. But it was a funny one where we were probably 2 days or 3 days out from leaving, and we had the most mental range you could ever imagine. We had some places had over 1 meter of rain, well over 1 meter of rain, and we were actually stuck in Airlie. So the dam, to me, like fishing Faust, that was some of the first videos I ever posted. And for you guys who have watched those videos and followed me from the start, you'd know how much Faust meant to me. You know the amount of barra I caught in that place, and there's no way I wasn't going back, so I quickly snuck back for a couple of days and check it out quickly. A fair bit going on here. That's a lot of rain. Oh my God! Wow! Holy shit! That was enormous. Still here, still here. Oh, why? There's one at the boat. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, that's big. Oh my God. We're in trouble here. That's massive. Woo! This is what I needed. Oh, have you got one of those 6 inches? Yep. Can I steal one off you? No, it's just I want them to buff it. Like, I know exactly what they want now. Are you gonna burn it? Nah, pause it and tweak it like we normally do. But oh, he's coming in the boat. Oh, he's just hooked. He's gonna smoke me here. He's a beautiful fish. I got 4 more on the screen. They're all just filing up here. It's perfect. Look at that. He's on my boat. There's number 1. That's a good fish. He'd be close to a metre, that guy. He's a great fish, missed a couple, but look, it's early days yet, and Luke's about to give me a 6-inch twitch it, and then I think it's on. See you, my friend. Come in here, boys. There's heaps in here. That was sick. Oh, you're a beautiful fish. You stole my plastic, which I'm not that happy about. Look at those trebles. You gonna let me grab you? Oh, it's just in the lip. What a good looking fish that thing is. Come on, settle down. It's a good looking fish, that thing, hey. Last session on the dam, we're gonna have to catch a few. Have to. Hey, buddy. Come on, come on, come on. Oh! Come on. Come on. It's over here. Look for it. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh my gosh. He's on it. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh, fuck. It's big. That's big. Yeah, that's a good fish. That's big. Whoa, that's big. Sheesh. This thing's a beast, bruh. Wow. That's a real one. Righto, buddy. Wouldn't mind a net man here. It's a big fish, eh? Oh no, it's in the worst spot. It's gonna have to go for it. Wow, that's a beautiful fish. Okay, that's what we want to see. That's the size fish we want. 101, top water, 3 other fish on the screen. Middle of the day. Yes. So after my last little session at Faust was it was pretty meaningful, you know, like there was such an epic place, and basically packed a U-Haul trailer, packed the family, moved north, moved in, and I haven't fished in a while until kind of like a couple of days ago, where I made a quick message to a very good mate of mine, Flynn, saltwater prodigy, and said, mate, need your help real quick. I just need to go and catch a fish, and he can fish, hey.
You are.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Give us a doink. Oh, there he is.
Wait, is that big?
It's pretty good, man. I was like, give us a doink. It pulled me over, man. Find out in a second. Oh, sick. He's good. I was like, give us a...
He's really angry.
He's real mad. Nothing wrong with him. Is he gonna go close?
Nah.
Oh.
Right. He's tidy, but.
That's a good fish.
Yeah, bloody oath.
He'd be like,
High 80s?
yeah, real high 80s. Look out. Just come on. Let's come on. Give me a quick one. First fish. Moved up north. Called the most reliable person in the world to catch a barra. And we've caught a barra. Thanks, bro.
Anytime.
Send you on. Oh. Yes, soaked. There is nothing in the world that compares to the first doink. Well, he had to go and do it himself. The young fella's asking for it. It's probably going to go back though. Very nice, bro. That was the one of those bites that when it eats, it actually pulls drag on the bite. I don't know if you guys maybe be able to see him actually. So that there, look at him just swimming around. That's a big fella there. That's the one I'm trying to catch at the moment. Oh, very keen, very keen. Oh, yes. Oh, no.
That was cool.
That's kind of like the last 2 months of my life. For you guys who have followed me from the very start, I can't thank you enough. Hey, you've kind of given me the love, support and confidence to do this and to move. And for you guys, if you're new to the channel, I'm going to try my hardest to bring you some of the most incredible footage you've ever seen, because that is what drives me in life, you know. Like, I'm very fortunate to do what I do, and I am now in a position and an area where, like, there's going to be some cool things go down. I hope you enjoy every single little part of it as much as I do.